Here we go. You are in front of a forest. You are in a forest of giant mushrooms. Tara is standing next to you. No sign of the others.
This was actually an out-of-character comment, but if only Blackrazor were here. Referencing my having tried to convince him to eat mushrooms instead of people's souls in previous circumstances. Anyway, so Vinaya attempts to use her divine sense again, which would detect any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet, or areas that are consecrated or desecrated within 60 feet.
None of those are nearby. But you do get this comfortable feeling calling out to Blackrazor in your mind. It feels close.
This is where I would have rolled a perception check if we were doing that sort of thing. But
No need to roll. You see movement. One of the giant mushrooms turns. It has a face! It reaches out to you, but Tara smashes it.
I asked to clarify, reaches out as in with appendages or like metaphorically?
Mushroom arm. Many of the mushrooms are now turning towards you.
I ask if the forest is equally dense in all of my surroundings.
It seems to be, but as Tara begins swinging her hammer wildly, it does quickly create a gap.
This is just me asking questions out of character, not actually talking for a while. Anyway, but I ask how the mushrooms are reacting to this. Are they showing fear? Are they showing reluctance? Do they seem hostile?
They seem hostile, but perhaps not intending direct harm. They mostly seem to be trying to grab both of you.
I say, Tara, wait, in common. And then I want to see if the mushrooms understand common or primordial. And so I ask them in both, what is it that you want?
They seem incapable of speech. They groan at you.
I ready an action to attack in case this looks like it will go badly. But with my other hand, I reach out and I try to let one grab my hand.
The mushroom creature grabs your arm. It tries to pull you to the ground.
I attack it with my longsword.
Tara yells, Vinaya!
You look up to see her overwhelmed by the creatures. They wrestle her hammer away. You easily slay the creature to break its grasp.
I'm trying to see what happened here. I think Discord switched around the order of things. Let's see. But yes, I turn around. Oh, wait, no, that was in response to the one that was grabbing me. Hang on. Yes. So, Tara, I turn around and I try to clear the creatures away from Tara. I used my lightning breath in order to do so.
The lightning breath does become necessary quite quickly as the forest horde crushes down on the two of you. In the gap left by your breath, you can see a familiar crate, Blackrazor's box, from the ship. But now it's covered in mold, like it's been sitting in this forest for ages. Roots grow around it. It's maybe 50 feet from you, with only a handful of the monsters between you and it.
I asked to clarify, are the roots actively growing around it, or is it just like it's been there for some time?
Like they have been growing there for some time.
So I take another round of combat to clear out as many of the fungus creatures around us as I can, and then I try to grab Tara and make a run for the chest. And I'm sort of in my mind trying to see if I can feel Blackrazor calling out or reaching out to me.
You do. You feel your own heartbeat reverberating inside that chest.
Wowzers!
It's the comfort of Blackrazor in your hand. You can feel that the sword is there for you.
So I stand over the chest. I'm resisting the desire to actually wield Blackrazor as much as possible.
You are standing over it. The creatures swarm you, but you and Tara are holding them off.
Tara asks, "How are we getting out of this?" And again, "Why do I follow you fools?"
I wish I wish I had an answer for either question. And I cast Shield of Faith on Tara. I ask if the mushroom creatures seem basically endless, or if there's a sign that they're slowing down.
No sign of them slowing down at the moment. You can't see far enough through the forest to have any clue of a way out. Not from here, at least.
I ask if the chest is secured to the ground, or if I can tell whether it's filled with concrete and thus too heavy to lift.
You don't see the concrete seeping through the cracks like you did the last time it was on the ship. It looks like before the concrete was poured. The roots are holding it down and holding the lid shut, but they aren't very thick.
Tara, in 6 seconds, pick up the chest and run as fast as you can in a straight line. I will cover you. And I cast haste on myself.
Nice. Tara grabs the chest on your signal. She rips the roots from the earth and books it in a direction that we will choose to call north.
I am basically keeping pace since my movement is now doubled and I get effectively 3 attacks per round. And I am wondering, is there any change in our surroundings? Is there a change in the density of the mushroom folk?
Yes, there's a change. You've come to a hill. It seems if you climbed it, you would be above the tree line. Their mushrooms only seem to be growing in the lowlands.
I gesture up the hill and I let Tara go up it maybe 10 feet ahead of me.
She
She
climbs
climbs
up.
up. Nope. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. No, you got it.
She calls back to you. "It's clear up here. Sun's shining and everything. Like a damn dream."
Better than a nightmare. And I follow her up the hill and I ask basically what we see, which is the sun shining.
You do. Tara has put the crate down at the top of the hill. The heartbeat feeling is passing. You see the mushroom forest in all directions around the hill, but the creatures don't dare climb into the sunlight.
Tara, are you injured?
Only my pride. If I fought dragons and salad in the same week, I would have liked to have said the dragons were scarier. Isn't this the box with your insane killer stored inside it? Why didn't you take it out?
It's not insane, just misguided. Honestly, I don't know what will happen if I do. Oh shit, we need a voice for Blackrazor too.
That's right, Devin's got it.
I can do it.
Devin's got it? Hell yeah.
Love you, man.
Yes. Anyway, I kneel beside the box. I'm not touching it, but I'm reaching out to it with my mind. And I probably say Blackrazor aloud because Vinaya just says all this stuff out loud.
You hear Blackrazor.
A forest of souls, Vinaya. Please let me feed.
Have you decided that mushroom souls are good enough for you?
These ones would be. You're so close to the shore you sought. Let me fight this war with you.
Where are we? Do you know what's happened to us?
Your enemies don't deserve any afterlife. Let me end them. I feel like I'm home. I know this magic. Like a womb.
Then I have some moments of private theory crafting. Which is to say, if this is fey magic, like what's in my book, which we know Echo wrote, and Blackrazor says this feels like a womb, does that mean ...
He did not.
and
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, no, that's good. No, and so I'm asking to clarify at this point because I can't fucking remember if Blackrazor knew or told me before if it knew who created it.
He did not. He doesn't remember. He has memories before history.
Thus, to Blackrazor, Everyone, everything deserves the chance to reincarnate and atone.
She's going to hate you for this. What a shame that you found me. Anyone else would have never locked me up. The next time you open this box, I promise you, Vinaya, you will be the first soul I claim.
Oh dang.
Yep, Vinaya's not cool with that.
But you say you're very cool here.
Oh yes, very, very cool, very cool. Like so
What?
cool. Actually terrified. I
New
thought
to
I had
learn
changed.
that Blackrazor hates you.
It's a big. I thought I had changed your mind.
I tried. I promise I did.
It's not pleading, just explaining. Its voice is also cold.
But I cannot change, and you're too weak to change the world.
I promise you, then, if mine is the first, it will also be the last. And I close off communication and I push Blackrazor away.
You do, and the world collapses around you.
That's unfortunate.
Isn't it though?
Oh, that's so good too.
Yeah.
It's real good.
I was a little confused real quick at the I promise you then if mine is the first, it will also be the last.
Yeah, because Blackrazor had said that I promise you the next time you open this box, your soul will be the first that I claim. So I'm saying
Oh,
if you kill me, if you take my soul, you won't like I will end you.
gotcha.
You won't be able to claim anymore.
Wow, that was so good.
Very good.
I love
AJ,
these were all so freaking good, and
They were so
Jared
good.
was talking to like 6 of us at the
I
same
know.
Yeah, yeah.
How? How does he do it?